Water signs, this is the good stuff coming to you in 2025. We're going to start with Pisces, then Cancer, and then Scorpio. And stay tuned to the end of this reading to see how you can win a free reading from me. So, if Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. And this is a good stuff read. So, let's see. Angel of Balance gives me a Sagittarius fill, number 48. Ooh, she who flies, Valeris, dare, do, reach, nice, and your angel number. Oh, look at that. Look at all those lucky sevens. 77, 77, perseverance, change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. Wow, Pisces. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Dare, do, and reach, right? Reach, oh my God, reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know next, what the right next step is. Oh my God, I got a tongue twisted on that one, but wow. I get a persistence, that persistence. I get a very Sagittarius kind of balance and a Nine of Wands feeling here. Oh, okay. Well, we've got some Sagittarius right here, something coming in fast. Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. Page of Cups. Four of Cups. And Three of Pentacles. Two threes there. All right, so there's no major arcana here, and that's fine. It looks like this is all about the actions that you're going to be taking this year, really focused on what you are putting your mind towards. All right, need for a change of perspective, whatever has taken over you now. You need to keep going down the road you're on, reach for the wisdom within. And balance as well. All right, so there is going to be a sense of urgency this year. We have the Eight of Wands. This is things happening quickly. The Eight of Wands is all about movement, baby. It is. Things are moving quickly. This could represent a lot of different things moving quickly in your life. In particular, we're looking at the Page of Cups here, and the pages represent all of the cups, just like the aces. And pages are about new beginnings. Particularly with the Page of Cups, it's a very creative card. It could be good news. There's a lot of artistic flow here, and Sagittarius is also very artistic in nature. So I'm definitely feeling you're drawing on that. But this is about really looking at what is going to bring you. I'm just thinking pleasure the fastest. I'm getting, that's what I'm getting from that. It was kind of interesting. Um, but that is right under the Angel of Balance. And we do have a lot of water here. Well, let's say we have a lot of water. We have the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. We have the Two of Swords and then the Three of Swords. And the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. These are all, so twos, let's just kind of go over this numerology that we're seeing here in front of us. Twos are about making choice. It's about balance, you see. And this one in particular will say that whatever you may have had indecision about, you're going to gain a lot of clarity on this. You won't be indecisive this year. This is a good stuff read, right? And fours are typically it's foundation, stability, resting. And so these two cards is telling me this year you're going to have a lot more clarity over things that if anything is bringing you any kind of sorrow or disappointment, you're going to see it right away. And I do think you're going to quickly move away from that kind of energy. And I think maybe in the past, you haven't been clear on this topic of what satisfies you. There's a sense of malaise here, but this is a good stuffs read. So you're going to be um, able to discern what's not working for you really quickly. You won't be just kind of stuck in this kind of indecisive, unsatisfied energy. You know what I'm saying? And it could also be that in the past, the decisions that you did make didn't make you very happy. So I think this year, Pisces, you're going to be looking at how you made decisions before, and you're going to redo that. You're going to rethink, because if you keep using the same ingredients but you want to make a different cake, it's not going to happen. So if you come at problems or situations in the same manner that you have before, it's time to look at things from a different perspective in order to get a different result, right? Yes, it is. It is correcto mundo. And so now we have two threes here. And threes are uh, just the number itself. It's a card of cooperation. For me, threes are very artistic and creative. It's a creative energy for me, the three. If you think about art, if you have, a circle, it's just one line. If you have, if you draw just a singular line, it's got a point on one end, a point on the other. But if you add the three in there, you get a triangle, and you actually start to get shapes. You start to get a creative pattern going on. And that's kind of how I see threes. I know it might be kind of weird, but that's just how I see it. Threes are when things start to take form. That's to me, but it's also a manifestation number. And so I think this year you're going to be creatively working towards healing any issues you have had in your life, things that haven't been addressed. You will be addressing them. You might be getting help to address these issues. It could be in the way of counseling, group therapy. Heck, it might not even need to be that serious in nature. It may be that in doing your work, it provides a cathartic release of things. Like if you have forgiven the things that have happened in your past, there still could be residual trauma stored up in your body. And it's helpful to use art, or even, I would say, body art, like exercise, um, any type of karate, yoga, things like that, where you're actually moving the body to help release trapped trauma that is in the body. That's a weird message, Pisces, but that's what came through. Uh, so I do think that this ability right here to work with others, or just work creatively to restore balance. We have this angel of balance here. I think you're going to be working creatively to restore balance to your life. Where there hasn't been balance, there will be balance. But you're going to have to use a different perspective to get there. Remember, if you're making the same decisions you always have, but you're expecting a different result, that's the definition of insanity. So you got to do something different this year, Pisces, for sure. All right, let's look at the bonus. We have achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. And I think this clarity that you're going to be moving towards, I don't think you're going to really have a choice. You're going to have to see things differently. You know what I'm saying? We have plane. This comes out so often. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. And I think as you look towards things that bring you joy and you find clarity over things that don't, I think you're going to be in a much better position. We have boat, money, or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Wow. Okay. You have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. That is promising. You have leg, stepping into a new experience. And I think this is really something, because that's what I'm saying here. If you really want to make deep and lasting changes in your life, you have to make different decisions. Obviously, I think we all try to do the best we can with the opportunities and stuff that come with us, but do take what you've learned over your life and apply that to future situations so that you can move forward. Wow, that's an interesting reading, Pisces. All right, that's all the messages I'm getting right now. So let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer, this is the good stuff coming to you in 2025. And stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see how you can win a free reading from me. So, if Cancer is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. And this is a good stuff's read. So, let's see what's coming for you. You have Door to Spirit 32. You have She Who Avenges Nemesis, Revenge, Outcomes, and Justice. We're going to focus on the positive aspects of that. And lighten up 1414. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Okay, let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. We have the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, some Virgo energy there, King of Wands, Leo, oh boy, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, good stuff coming to you. All right, good stuff coming to you, Cancer. Okay, so good stuff this year. It looks like you're going to be with people that are going to help you grow, that might be learning or training of some kind here with a group of people, or you're just around people that I would say have the same interests as you with this Five of Wands. And this is going to be a slow learning process, I do believe, because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and he's pretty slow. He's just looking for the right place to plant this seed here, this Ace of Pentacles. And it takes time. Training takes time, planting a seed, or just even developing an idea, which he's already developed that idea when, he was the Page of Pentacles. So this is, I want to say this is, it's not really a waiting period. It's all the things you have to do while you're growing this. I hope that makes sense. If you were a farmer, you would be fertilizing and making sure that, everything is weeded. And, this is putting care and attention and time into this idea, this endeavor. Okay, so you might be um, implementing a new job idea. You might be training for it in some way, but I do feel like that for it to mature, it's going to take some time. Now, we also have the Two of Cups and a King of Wands here. If you haven't found romance, this could be the year, Cancer. You do have the possibility here for a romantic connection with a King of Wands energy. Doesn't have to be a king, it could be female, but this is someone who's very attractive. They're very outgoing, maybe a little boisterous, very entrepreneurial. I feel like they have a lot of wild ideas. They're very adventurous. This is a very fiery personality. Um, I feel like, it just depends if this is going to be a good match for you. I don't know. That's going to really be up to you, but you are attracting someone in at this time that has some of these qualities. And, so for some of you, you could have a love connection coming in. So I think if there's anything in your past, I want to talk about this Nemesis card real quick. Uh, if those of you who have had things in the past that upset you, or you felt like it was injustice, and if you carry any resentment there, this is calling on you to lighten up about that. I know it's kind of, you don't know what they did to me. And I know the gamut of things that people can do to hurt others is really out there and terrible. But I want you to realize here with this energy, if this applies to you, if it doesn't, just leave it. But if you're carrying around those kind of negative emotions, all those things have a frequency and a vibe, and it's very detrimental to you. It does nothing um, to hurt that other person. You're only hurting yourself carrying around stuff like that. So know that justice will be had in the universe. You have to let that go, let the universal karma handle it. It's not up to you to be someone else's karma or to try to enact revenge or something like that. That's just not how that goes, and it won't play out well for you. Hopefully you're not in that. But this is just saying, let those things work out on their own. If someone is a bad person, let's just say it, there's plenty of them out there, they will get their comeuppance in their own way, in their own form of karma. It catches up. So just let that play out on its own and just don't be a part of that energy. All right. And so what we have here is you, in fact, letting those things go. We have the Six of Swords. So even if it wasn't something as, crazy as that, you are moving forward in your life here, Cancer. You have left behind, the Three of Swords and anything else that really wasn't benefiting you. And you've kept the wisdom, but without all the pain, right? You've just learned the lesson, so you don't have to keep repeating it. But that's not to say bad people won't come back into your life trying again. It's like those thieves that just walk through a parking lot and they just keep testing doors to see which one is open. Don't be that open door. Just because you've learned your lesson doesn't mean those people aren't going to keep coming back. You have to be ever vigilant. I hate to say that, but that's just how it is, Cancer. So be vigilant, know these people when they come around, cut them off at the pass and move on. Speed away, block, whatever you got to do. And so this is you heading towards your happiness. This is wish fulfillment here, Cancer. This is really good. This is you going towards your dreams and fulfilling your own happiness. This is you being your own knight in shining armor. The truth is, nobody's going to come to your rescue. It just doesn't happen. You have to be your own savior in this life, right? That's just the truth of it. So move away from things that aren't good for you and head towards your happiness. And that's where you find this wonderful Nine of Cups energy, this wish fulfillment, when you just, focus on you. That's not being selfish. It's not. All right, let's see what your bonus is. We have Star. Follow your dreams. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. And if you want confirmation as you're moving along, just ask for a sign, ask for some synchronicities. You'll get them. Oh, look at that, Cancer. Ooh, the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I do feel that here. I'm not even really seeing any negative cards here, but I do get the feeling if you had something happen in your past, you're being kind of renewed and reborn. All right, Cancer, we have Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. The more positive you stay, the more you stay away from people that are negative. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. And it's confirmation for some. You have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So careful if you are a fertile myrtle. There is that possibility of children here. So yeah, this is pretty positive here. I think you're going towards your happiness. For some of you, love is a possibility. And for some of you, you're going to be getting training. You're going to be starting a new business venture here with like-minded people. So I feel like we almost had 3 different messages here for Cancer. All right, that's all the messages I'm getting right now, Cancer. So let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, this is your good stuff coming to you in 2025. The last two readings were, I gotta say, they were interesting. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see how you can win a free reading from me. And so, if Scorpio is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this reading is for you. And let's see what we have. The good stuff, hostilities. Okay. This is the good stuff, so we'll see. She who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up. So I think anything that you had in the past with hostilities, I think that's going to be going away this year. And you have good fortune. Yep, there you go. So I think there's going to be resolution to problems you had, and that's either going to be through probably legal means or you simply walking away. All right, so we have good fortune, 1331, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. Piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. There you go. Everything's going to work out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles, everything's working out. Look at that. It's right there. Okay, but stop. No, I'm just kidding. Three of Pentacles, more work. Yes. Creative collaboration. Knight of Swords. That is Gemini energy. We have the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Emperor. Whoa. Aries energy. High Priestess is, well, that's Cancer energy. So, yeah. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I think with these two combined here, and this is a good steps read, you've been putting a whole lot of work into something, but it could be that they just weren't giving you what you felt like you were worth, or I feel like you've done as much as you can. You've grown. Okay, you've grown as much as you can within this company. And if they're not paying you what you're worth, you are just going to say, I'm out of here. I'm going to take all my skills, all my strengths, and I'm packing, going somewhere else. You can even tell them you got an offer from another company for such and such. Here's my 2 weeks. But definitely make sure you do have offers, for other places before you leave a job. But I see you leaving something that you may have put a lot of work into, but it's just not giving you the sanctuary or what you need. There is a moving away from whatever this was. Now, that's not for all of you. If that doesn't apply to you, just leave it. Only take what resonates. But this is you realizing your worth and moving on. Possibly it may have been even a hostile environment. And that's just, not a good place to be, quite possibly for some of you. You really do want to work creatively with people that are going to help support you, that are like-minded. And I do feel that you could be, for some of you, moving on to an opportunity that's going to be more creative, more expressive, is going to allow you more freedom to do what you want to do. And you're being guided right now by your intuition, by your higher self, possibly a spirit guide. You might even be working on jobs that are a bit more metaphysical in nature, or jobs that are more intuitive. Yeah, I get a heavy sense of intuition here. You're really going to be trusting your gut at this time with whatever it is that you're working on with this three of Pentacles here. And so I do feel this shift in what you do for work, or at least what you are using your resources for. Because these pentacles, it could be just about anything. It doesn't have to be what you do for money. This could be, a hobby. This could be, you know, your learning, your education, because that's time and resource and stuff like that. So this could be a number of things. You know how it relates to you in your situation. But I get the feeling that this is going to be, I think this is going to be more creative for you in the long run and could potentially give you more opportunities to grow than that one. Because I feel like you were tapped out over here in that situation. There wasn't any more growth or movement. It was, you reached the pinnacle of what you could do there. All right, and we also have the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Knight of Swords. This is Gemini energy, this communication, clear communication with an Emperor. This is Aries energy. So you might be talking with someone with this Emperor energy. This would be all of the kings all rolled into one. This seems like someone who has great power, great influence, great advice. This could be a father figure. I don't know, someone with a lot of credentials. I just heard someone with a lot of experience. You might be learning from this person because we have the Knight of Swords here. So I do see a progression in you moving towards something new and actually getting, I feel like training from someone who is very well established in this field. This is very specific, very specific. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from those two cards. If you get a different message, you know, take it. Sometimes things will just pop in your head as you're watching a reading. This is a Nine of Pentacles, little luxuries. Generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. We have goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. And you have that with the Knight of Swords. There is an ambition and a focus there on what you want to achieve. We have Lily, spiritual love. Stork. Wow, this is coming out, this birth of some kind for water signs, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Careful if you're a fertile myrtle. If not, don't worry about it. Throne, position of authority. Yes, okay. I knew I was feeling that. I don't know who this person is, this emperor, but they definitely have a position of authority. So when that person comes into your life, take note, you know, that I'm not sure how they're going to affect your life, but I get the feeling that you're going to be learning something really big from them, Scorpio. I don't know what, but this is a good stuff read. So it all looks really good. I feel like there's an upward progression of you moving away from things that are hostile, and you're more focused on being around people who appreciate your talents. That's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. All right, that's all that I have for now. Scorpio, stay tuned for the end of this video to see how you can win a free reading from me. We will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.